Hey, welcome back to Detailing World. Today we're going to be detailing the next door neighbour's Audi TT, and we're going to be using a couple of products from MaxShine. So yeah, if you've never heard of MaxShine, the previous name was ShineMaster. They're just rebranding back to MaxShine. So they've kindly sent over a few products. Now, MaxShine themselves, they don't make chemical products. It's mainly like a tool and accessory company. So they've sent over a selection of brushes and applicators. So we're going to test these out, and along with a few other things. So yeah, we've got a small wheel brush, which is also useful for cleaning like inside your exhaust. A tyre brush, which I currently don't have. I use an old dish brush, just like that, which I do like. It gives me full control. So yeah, it might look nasty, but I'm going to try this tyre brush out. It's the standard one. You can see the length of the handle there, and a really long, that's the longest sort of soft bristle brush I've got as well. And then also they've sent a tyre applicator out and a small wax applicator with a couple of notches there. I imagine makes it better to grip, so we'll see how we get on with that. They've also sent over a microfiber wash mitt. This feels quite thick actually, it feels quite nice, so yeah, we'll be using that wash mitt today. A glass cloth. I believe this is a 1000 GSM drying towel. It's called a Drying 1000 Crazy. This is 70 centimeters by 50 centimeters, so it's not a massive one, but it's not small either. I think it's probably going to be similar size to those generic yellow ones you get, but this feels a bit plusher than those. Finally, as I said, they're a tooling company as well, so they've got a selection of machine polishers, dual actions and rotaries. They've sent out a 8mm throw dual action polisher. Did come with a European plug on the end, so I'm just going to have to put an adapter on that. They do this in blue. The only thing I'd say straight away is I'd rather see this in red just to match the rest of the branding. Other than that, I've not used it. I don't know what it's like. But yeah, we'll be using that to give the car a quick polishing over. And they also sent a few pads as well. So I've got a foam finishing pad, a foam polishing pad, and a microfiber pad as well. So they sent them out. And a couple of clay bars in there. And with the dual action polisher, you get this nice little carry bag. It's got the D handle in there. Also the backing plate. I think there's something, oh, and a wrench as well to apply that, to fix that, should I say. So with those products out of the way, we're going to give the neighbour's TT a quick clean. It's not too dirty. I don't know what products I'm going to be using today. I'm just going to probably try and empty a few bottles, to be fair. It's going to be a quick clean. Get some of these items used there. I probably won't be able to use them all. I'll try and find a use for this small wheel brush. The wheels on the TT, they're not, there's no small intricate areas, but I might use it to clean the exhaust or something. So we might try that today. So yeah, if you enjoy this video, smash that like button and let's crack on with the details. Okay, so with the initial rinse of the wheels done there then, we're just starting off with the tyres using an all-purpose cleaner and this tyre brush from MaxShine. After that then we're applying the Tribal Car Care wheel cleaner there, and again we're using the small wheel brush that MaxShine kindly sent us here. It's a bit small for these wheels, but obviously I just want to test this out and see how the brush feels. Applying the snow foam here then with the Auto Glim new Polar Blaster snow foam lance with the wide mouth on there, and I'm applying actually Auto Smart's Ultra Mousse. It's been some time since I last used this, and you can see from these shots just how thick this product is and how well it clings. It has been a long time. It used to be my go-to snow foam, and it was quite nice using that. And again, I'm just going around here with the all-purpose cleaner and again the large soft detailing brush from MaxShine. Again, I'm loving these style of brushes at the moment. Very nice and very soft. As you can see there, if anyone says snow foam doesn't do anything, that almost looks like meringue there. And so yeah, we're just getting the car a rinse off and covering Dan's car in the process as well. And then again, we're using some more Tribal Car Care products there, the Jelly Bean shampoo, I think that was called. And obviously the microfiber wash mitt, again provided from MaxShine. Don't forget, if you've not seen already, we have the Dodo Juice series on how to wash your car properly. I'll put a link in the description below on that, and you can just see I'm adopting some of those methods there, so working top down and going around the car in a methodical manner. Onto clay bar next. This was quite a nice, soft, very tacky clay to use, and it tears apart almost like blue tack, as you can see there. And for the lubricant, I'm using the Dodo Juice Born Slippy. This shot here, that is just half the bonnet clayed. So you can see this car was well due for a good clay, especially with it being a white car as well. And again, I just went all around the car, again working in a methodical manner, top to bottom, front to back really. Then on to drying, I use this nice thick drying towel. As you can see, just one pass there and get a bit of excess up, and it does dry very well. These small towels do hold a surprising amount of water. So So then onto the DA. I think this retails for around about £90. So in this bag you get the D handle, the backing plate, and also a spanner as well.
Yep.
So with the backing plate firmly attached, it was just a case of using the polishing pad that they kindly sent out and just make sure that's centre on the plate as well. And then I went with the detailed online Cornuba glaze. I'll just give it a quick bit of a glaze, bit of a finishing product over the paintwork. I didn't really have time to do a full correction or anything like that. I just really wanted to get a good feeling for this machine polisher. So with the glaze applied all over the car, then it was time just to dress the tyres. I went with the Carchem tyre dressing here, and again the MaxShine tyre applicator. And then finally with the glass cloth supply from MaxShine, I used the Easy Car Care glass cleaner to go around and clean all of the windows. Right, so there you have it then. That's the car all clean then and protected for a few more weeks. I've used probably about 75% of the stuff that they sent out. I'll quickly go through a few of these. So the tiny little wheel brush, didn't really have a use for it on this car, but I did try it anyway. Ideal for getting sort of like around the back of the calipers, and if you've got a design of wheel where you've got the smaller holes at the end of the spokes or multi-spoke wheels, this would be perfect. Otherwise, just a standard brush like the Easy Detail blue one there that we've got, that's going to be enough, but I believe MaxShine do offer a larger version much like that. They also sent this small tyre brush, and you can probably tell towards the beginning of the video when I started using it, it's a new one for me. I've not used a tyre brush like this and it feels weird for me, but once I got into it, it was actually quite easy to use. The bristles are really stiff, so they are really good for cleaning the tyre. Obviously just be mindful how you're using them. You don't want to catch them on the face of the alloys, especially if you've got like gloss black wheels or something along those lines. And this brush as well, I'm loving these brushes as well. They're really soft. This is a really long one. It's coated in sort of like a rubberized plastic kind of finish. So if you do happen to knock anything, if you're cleaning around the mirrors or something and you knock against the paintwork, you're not going to scratch or do any damage. This is really nice. I do like the extra reach on it as well. So really nice brush to use there. And then the applicators, I didn't use the wax applicator because I finished the car with the Valet Pro Snow Seal, but I did use the tyre applicator. So this is curved. If I do that, you can see that's curved to fit the contour of the tyre wall and goes onto the tread a little bit. But yeah, otherwise really good applicator to apply with, and it does keep your hands nice and clean with this further bit on the back, but I always wear gloves anyway when doing tyre dressings. So they also sent a bunch of microfiber wash mitts and towels as well, so they're just in the house at the moment. I don't have them to hand, they're just currently either drying or getting ready to be washed. The microfiber wash mitt, a very thick wash mitt, and it sucks up a lot of product out of the bucket, and I really do like those at the moment. It allows you to do a lot of the car and flip the mitt over halfway through to use the other side before going back to the rinse bucket. The large towel, as I say, it's quite similar to some of the generic ones that I use, but this one seems to be a bit thicker. It's 1000 GSM. And you can see it's quite an easy one to use. I really do like the sort of smaller compact towels. They hold a lot of water. Like, I dried the car obviously after the initial wash and rinse, and then I dried it again after I used the Snow Seal towards the end. So it basically essentially dried the car twice, and I was still barely struggling to wring anything out. It holds so much water, it's unbelievable. And then I use a glass cloth as well that they sent. My personal preference is the waffle weave glass cloths. This was okay, but I just find that they always sort of snag out of my hand. I don't know that I'm just holding them wrong. If you like these, then it works well. I was getting no streaks, no smears or anything like that. It does do what you need it to do, and there's nothing ultimately wrong with it. Just like I said, my personal preference is the waffle weave type of glass cloths. As for the microfibers, unfortunately I didn't get a chance to use them today, so I will be using them probably in the next couple of weeks on other details, simply because of what I've done today. I was literally chasing, hoping we missed the rain, which I think I have just about missed it, but because I didn't do any waxing or anything, it was just literally Snow Seal on, rinse it off and then dry the car again, so I wasn't able to use the 2 microfiber cloths that they sent. But again, they feel well, taking them out of the packet, they really do feel nice. So I'll be looking forward to using them in the coming weeks. And finally then, onto the dual action polisher. As I say, this is an 8mm throw. First of all, it's got a European plug on. I'm hoping this is just because they've sent it to me to review. They're just coming into the UK, so I assume they will be changing these to have a UK plug on the end. Let me just drop that to the floor. This feels really nice and smooth. So the only other dual action I've got is my Megs G220, which I think is about a 12mm throw. I'm not 100%. Obviously this is an 8mm and it feels a lot more controllable. It feels a lot smoother as well to use. I really did like using this. I've not put the D handle on, so there is a D handle in the bag down there that comes with this if that's what you prefer. I just like to use it without the D handle. The on-off switch is on the side as opposed to on the top on my Megs G220. That was usable, that was absolutely fine because I do turn it on with my left hand anyway, so it's not really a problem. My only criticism is the speed. It's below the power cable and it's left to right instead of being either on top or above the power cable and just being able to flick it up and down. It's in an awkward place, I'll be honest with you, and I was having to lift this off the paintwork every time I was changing up a speed. So that is my only sort of criticism on that, is where the speed adjustment dial is. I'm just not overly keen on it being there. Other than that though, really nice machine, really nice to use, very, very smooth. You know, spreading the polish around, well, it wasn't a polish, it was the Carnauba glaze. Spreading it around at speed 1 and then just bumping up to speed 3. Once you get up to speed 3, it feels really smooth to use. You know, some DAs sort of vibrate the hell out of you. This one just felt, yeah, really, really nice to use that one. So I will definitely be using that over again, probably for the rest of the year at least. I'll be using that a lot more and you'll see this in some more videos, no doubt. And almost forgot, they sent the clay bar. This clay bar is quite a tacky clay bar actually, and by tacky I mean sticky, not tacky as in cheap. It comes apart like blue tack, really, really tacky. Cleaned up a lot of the car really, really well. So yeah, nice to use that clay bar along with the Dodo Juice Born Slippy. Pad wise, I only use the finishing pad. I didn't get onto the polishing or the microfiber pad. As I said, I was kind of chasing. I just wanted to get a feel for the machine more than actually doing any polishing work on the car. I didn't have time because again, this lovely time of the year, it's beginning of March. I'm just trying to avoid rain clouds at the moment. So yeah, I just wanted to get a good feeling for that machine, just to give you some feedback for this video. And as I said, overall, I did like using that machine and I probably will be using that again a fair bit more this year, really. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this video then. Again, thanks very much to MaxShine for sending all of these items out to me. I'll be using these in upcoming videos as well, so you'll see a bit more of those. I'll also put a link in the description below to the website if you are interested in buying any of these products. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you smash that like button, and if you're not subscribed to this channel already, please do consider subscribing as well. It really does help us out. Also, as always, you can check us out on Instagram at Detailing World Official, and if you want to see the behind the scenes and pictures that I post on the day, you can check me out on there as Randomly Set. So yeah, with all of that said, again, thanks very much to MaxShine, and we'll see you in the next video.